Okay, Ali Morarbek la adro guilorang sertiang ra EPFM Eco Paradise 87.9 madirek lo sertiang logi wa Facebook tiang atoko betsel shorgi da do mesateme da tigib na ang lakra del clock hindi tiang atoko betsel shorgi da lo bengelar salidra belura Taiwan malwaisay el altaim aktimul turqa bogul kultura Miguel bok introduce tel show. So again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Eco Paradise 87.9. We're so fortunate. We're in the year 2024, and right now we are back to our wonderful show with the Taiwan Embassy, FORMOSA in Belau. And we're very fortunate we have Her Excellency, the Ambassador of Taiwan to Palau. So I would like to thank you for continuing to work with Ngarel Belau and the Republic of Palau in strengthening the ties between Taiwan. It's also February, and this is a very special month. So without further ado, I'd like to give the floor to Her Excellency Ambassador.
Thank you, Randy. And thank you, Randy, inviting us back to FORMOSA in Belau, EPFM. I think this is another new year, so it starts with another cooperations with the EPFM. This program, today's EPFM, the FORMOSA in Belau, is very special. That if we can see everyone that the other was wearing in red color, and we see that Randy was also in red color. So why we're doing this? Because this show is about introducing the Lunar New Year, or called the Lunar Chinese New Year.
Woo!
Yes, happy holidays.
All right. So is it Chienyi Le?
新年快乐, exactly.
All right.
We said a Happy New Year. I think this Lunar New Year, or the Chinese New Year, is one of the most important public holidays, not only in Taiwan, but also in other Asian countries, such as Singapore, Malaysia, Vietnam, and China, of course. That
Wow.
because there's a lot of Chinese heritage peoples around the world. So it's a public holiday, and so everyone celebrates. So this New Year, the Lunar New Year, because it's according to the lunar, which is the moon. So it was a 15 days celebration, starting with the new moon, and then to the following full moon. So it's a 15 days celebration. So with
15 days.
15 days celebration.
Wow, that's a big celebration. That's
true.
more than the 12 days of Christmas.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yes, and 15 days celebration. So if you travel, I would strongly advise, if you want to travel to those Asian countries, avoid the Chinese Lunar New Year, because avoid it because it's a public holiday. So you can imagine all the shops are closed down,
They're
governments,
closed.
yeah, they are closed. So I think the only restaurants you can find is McDonald's.
So it's better to have sort of a family or friends and then go to their place to celebrate?
Yeah, this is the way. As I said, it's a big holidays, so it will be like a Thanksgiving.
I see.
Or in American, or
Yeah.
like the Christmas in most countries that we celebrate the family reunion.
Is it cold right now in Taiwan, or is it?
Yes, it's we got a kind of a storm, and the weather, we got a cold wave, cold wind from across, so it's winter. It's a winter time.
Wow. Okay. So I can't imagine all the fireworks and the great activities that are going on. But tell us a little bit about the history of the Chinese New Year. You said that a lot of the Asian countries celebrate it, so it must go back hundreds of years.
Yeah, it's imagine what has to go back to around the world. The Chinese immigrations, descendants all celebrate these great days. And why we celebrate it? I think that according to the legend, it was just like the legends, storyboards in Palau. There are so many virgins, and then the most popular legends about this celebrating the Chinese New Year's is about in the ancient times there was a monster, a beast.
A beast?
A beast named pronunciation is a year, the monster year, monster year, monster year. And he will attack the villages
Mhm.
at every beginning of the year. So to scare off this beast, people knows that the beast is afraid of firecrackers and afraid of bright lights and afraid of the red color. So that's why that,
Wow.
these things are used to chase out the beast from the village.
Wow,
So
I see, and I see you're in a beautiful
Yeah,
red colors. We got the beautiful red all over the room that we're in right now. The table's covered in red,
Yes.
and firecrackers as well. We got firecrackers. We're not gonna use those indoors,
No.
but
So the firecrackers is to scare off the beast,
Uh-huh.
and you see everything in red, especially that we put the things, the trillion is to scare off, and the people wearing in red clothes. The house is decorated in red. Those is to scare off the beast and have a prosperous year.
Wow. All right. So, what types of activities are there when during the Lunar New Year?
I think during the Lunar New Year.
Do the
that-
families
do
get
the
together?
Yes,
and-
as I said, it's a 15 days celebrations.
Mhm.
So just like the New Year's Eve. So the Lunar New Year's Eve is the most important days for the family members for reunion. So we will have a family reunion, and there was an entire 15 days as different celebration. And I wanted to mention one thing is at the final day, which is the 15th day of that celebration, it's a Latin festival.
Latin.
Latin festival. So you can see this is Latin. This year is the year of dragon. So we have
Wow.
Latins in the dragon shape. So they will be closed. This day is a big festivals in Taiwan, and then this is how we close the entire 15 days celebration.
Wow,
So-
that's amazing.
Right, and then as Ronnie, you asked what's the activities.
Mm-hmm.
I think as the time goes by, those tricks to scare off the Nian, the monsters, has been evoluted to a new symbolisms. And now we were kind of used this.
Sorry.
Okay, so we are the symbolisms, which is to get rid of the old and the bad things and to welcome the new and the prosperous year of the new year. And so this is there were several things on the must-to-do lists. One is to clean out the house, to get rid of all the lingering bad, and then to welcome. So then to get rid of the old one, and then you can welcome the new. And secondly, that we give the red envelope. The parents or the grandparents will give this money. They put the money in the red envelope. Again, red color is significant colors in celebrating the new year. In here, there was a blessing from your parents and grandparents. So kids are very happy during the year. They receive all the monies and play firecrackers.
So does the red envelope, does it have good luck, or is it just your parents put money in there?
This red envelope, it's we give the money and then into this envelope, and then that number has to be even numbers. There was even numbers means lucky numbers. So and then we put the money here. So it says if I am parent, so like I have 2 boys, I have to give these red envelopes to my boys. And so likewise, when I was a kid, my parents will put the money into the envelope. So it's a blessing from your elder family members. So a blessing for a prosperous of new year.
Wow. All right. And so the new year, it's a new time to celebrate some new things. And how does the Chinese or this New Year, the Lunar New Year, remove the old and welcome the new?
So to remove the old, to welcome the new, there was, of course, like everyone got their New Year resolution. So, but to get a New Year resolution, you need to get rid of the old one, the bad luck, all these lingering bad lucks. So first thing, you have to clean up your house. Everyone has to clean up the house. That is one thing that I have to do. And then, of course, there was one thing to welcome the new year that we put a trillion. And especially, there was a word, chun. Do we have here? Oh, yeah. If we can see the letter here. It was also to welcome the spring arrival. The spring, everyone knows that we have 4 winters. We have 4 seasons, and winter is the beginning of the new year. So to welcome the arrival of spring, and this is to start a new year. Remember, there was I said this is a Lunar New Year. So in the old times, Chinese people are, not only Chinese, most of the people, they were doing agriculture. It's very important. So during the winters, everything was kind of frozen, and the spring sprout. So the spring coming is to celebrate a new year. So everything we started in the spring.
Wow. So when does day 1 start? What day does it start? And then what's the day 15? Is it?
Yes, it's. This is, as I said, this is according to the moon. So mostly that we have, and from I think approximately, this period will be between the January, according to the Western calendar, will be January 21st to February 20th. So it's a 4 months. So the Lunar New Year will always fit in this period of time. Okay, and so like this year, the Lunar New Year is February 10th. So the eve will be the February 9th.
So when do you clean? Before?
Of course,
February?
before.
Okay. I gotta clean up my house.
Yeah. The last day you clean your house is
I thought you
the
wait
eve.
till the day of
No. You did it before.
To bring in the
To
good
bring
luck
in the
and
good
to
luck.
get rid of that old
And then
luck.
you don't do any sweeping, any cleanup at that time, because
that
you
day.
we think, after, you have to do it before. So once the new year came, you just keep it as it was, because we think any clean the house or anything, you will take the good luck out.
Wow.
So you just keep your house intact, and then until the finish of the 15th.
Otherwise, you're going to sweep the good luck out.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So it's the year of the dragon.
Year of the dragon.
Last year was the year of the rabbit. And then now it's going to be the year of the dragon.
Dragon, yes.
All right. One of the cool things that I've seen are those dragons that they have, and then they use them to kind of dance around. So does that is there parades? Is there stuff that goes on during that week in Taiwan?
Yes. As I said, it's a 15 days celebrations, but as I said, it's not a good time to travel to these countries. They have the Lunar New Year because all the business will close down. So they close about a week. So on the 5th day of that Lunar New Year, the business will all open. So on the 5th on the year, so that is important. When they open up a business, they will have the lion dance or dragon dance, and they will have set firecrackers, to celebrate opening their shop, to celebrate, welcome the prosperities. So this lion dance is very symbolic in all this Chinese shop. The Lunar New Year or Chinese people's own shop. It is just important. And here we don't really have this lion dance, but I'm trying to see if our TTM volunteers can help us to do this lion dance. If we do, then you will see in the October parade of UN Day.
All right, awesome. So we get to see it on
Yeah.
October. Hopefully, we get to
Hopefully.
see it on our UN Day. All right, so with that said, I think we are at our favorite part of the Lunar
Yeah.
New Year. Tell us a little bit about the food that is created, that is part of the Lunar New Year. What are some of the essential food that you have to have for the Lunar New Year?
There was one thing that we have to have. That is fish.
Mm.
So you might wonder why fish is such important. Because the fish's pronunciation is, in Chinese, it means yu. Yu means extra, surplus, abundant.
Surplus, I see.
So the things you must have is yu, so it means that you will have a surplus every year.
Wow.
And interesting things that you keep that fish intact. You don't eat it. You keep them because you want your surplus carry on to the new year.
Wow, okay. And then what is your favorite food during that time?
My favorite food during the time is actually my personal. I like this that we have a mixed vegetable.
Oh, okay.
What you said because the mixed vegetables, as I said, remember the even number is very significant in Chinese culture.
Yeah.
So even number that mixed vegetables, you need 10 kinds of veggies to cook a meal.
Wow.
To cook it in one dish.
10 types of veggies.
10 types of veggies.
Oh, okay. And then how about in terms of dessert?
Dessert.
What are
Yeah.
some desserts that are only made during the lunar time, Lunar New Year?
There will be the 年糕.
年糕.
年糕. So then later we can show everyone the 年糕 is the one of the. It was the 年糕. There's a meaning on that is prosperities. And it's especially when you were a kid, the parents always wish that you will grow up taller and taller, so it means taller and taller.
Oh.
And it also means a promotion. So every year you got a promotion. So this is a very significant thing that you have to eat.
Wow. All right. Well, 新年快乐.
新年快乐.
I'm so excited to celebrate that with you here. Right now we're at Palacia Hotel.
That's right.
And they have a good set of some food as well. So if we're looking on the table right now, Harvey's putting on that pork, of course. Tell us a little bit about some of these dishes. So I know this fish, this is a snapper, or I think it's a...
Right. So,
Belau.
right.
Yeah.
So, so this fish is important that you keep the fish
Grouper.
in whole.
It's a
the
grouper,
grouper,
yeah.
that you have the fish in whole.
Oh, so you
Okay.
it
You
has
have
to
stay.
as is throughout the whole 15 days?
I mean, for that
For that night?
special night, yeah,
Okay, I see.
for the New Year Eve, that you have to have a fish, not a slice. You have to have a whole, because we always think whole or around is means prosperities.
So each person gets a whole fish.
No. It's a family style.
Okay,
So
okay, I
people
see.
share, but mostly this people is a family style. So people share, and this fish you keep it in whole, but then you don't eat it.
Ah.
You want to keep this. As I said, this means surplus, and it means
Surplus.
extra. So you need this fish means prosperities.
Okay.
So you want your prosperities to carry on to the new year.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
And then we have mixed vegetables.
Yes, this is a mixed vegetables. As I said, this is 10 kinds, 10 assorted. They call it assorted 10 vegetable, but you need to have 10 different kinds of veggies to make one dish. So that's why I said, and then they have to, each vegetables have to fry separately and then mix together. So and this cutting and the stir fry will like really a lot of works.
So I can imagine like being in Taiwan with your family, like everybody's doing something, right?
Yes.
Somebody's cutting the vegetables, somebody's cutting the chicken or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
is it like a family
It's a-
thing? Like everybody has to have a part.
And there was mostly it's for the mom, if married, mom and the wives, will do this.
So the women have their part.
Women has their part.
And the men have their part.
Yes, men will do the clean house, then women will do the dishes in the kitchen.
Wow. Okay. And then now we have the
Chicken.
chicken. All right.
Okay, this chicken is because we cannot get the whole chicken is in here, right?
Okay.
Yeah. For us, it's important you have the chicken with a head,
Oh.
and then the head meaning the master of the house.
Wow.
So we normally we have the whole chicken, and then why we keep the whole chicken, because it means family reunion.
I see.
So you cannot just have a chicken thigh. You can't just have a breast. You need to have a whole chicken. So like this.
All right. And then I feel like this is an essential part.
Yes.
The pork.
The pork. Oh, I know the people we look like a pork and like beef, and then the pork. This braised pork has to go with this bread, and you cut it slice and go. And you see this special shape. You really need these round things.
So it has to be. So you're really portraying being together as a whole, being wholesome, and really kind of completing each other.
Yes.
I see.
And I think we need a scissor to cut it off.
Okay.
So this is a duck.
Oh.
This is a duck, and then this is a stuffed duck. I think here is mentioned a duck stuffed with 8 delicacies. 8 again. We need a number.
An even number.
An even number. So we wanted to then open it up to see what it is.
An even number. Even number is good luck.
It's good luck.
All right, I see. So everything is usually kind of closed on that day or that week, and then on the 5th day, business is open.
Yeah, on the 5th day, business open. Then you can see the lion dance. You see the owners, the stores, they will have their fireworks.
All right.
And then can I have
We
the
got the
scissor?
staff opening
Cut
it
it.
right now. We also have.
No, okay.
There we go. She's gonna go ahead and cut it open so we can see what the duck looks like. How is the duck usually cooked?
The ducks, this is a debone.
Okay.
A deboned duck.
Deboned.
Really deboned, and then you know, like a turkey, you have to stuff the turkey with stuffing, and this stuffing has to be 8 items. So this is their stuffing with 8.
Is it usually baked? Or
No,
is it usually
you
boiled? What's the
steam.
Steam. Okay, so it's usually steamed. So that's why it's got that paper wrapping around it, because it's usually steamed. Okay, for those of you guys who are tuning in just now, again, FORMOSA in Belau, celebrating the Lunar New Year.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so there was a trying because, okay, you just put it here. So this is the one already deboned.
Wow. It looks amazing.
So with this one's with the sticky rice.
So this one is stuffing is sticky
Starching
rice.
with the sticky rice.
All
So
right.
this is a duck.
Okay, and then
And-
next we got this block. What is this block? over
Oh,
here?
we have to see this. This is the one of the said promotion and get higher each year. This is the dessert that we have to have. We call it niangao. It's made from the sticky rice.
Sticky rice.
Can we see this one? This is made with the sticky rice, and sometimes we put the wrappings. It's New Year, color
So it's
red.
kind of sweet.
It's a sweet. It's a dessert.
It's a dessert. All right, and then also in the middle of the table is soup.
Yeah, this is a soup. This is a very famous Chinese dishes. It got a name called Buddha Jump Over the World.
Buddha jumped over the wall. Wow. So,
They call the Buddha's temptation.
wow.
So there was actually it was a soup cooked with surf and turf. So you get
Different things.
different things in one mixed soup. So the soup broth the broth in this one is super rich, and you got mixed with, as I said, items from the surf and turfs. So seafood, chicken, pork, whatever, any ingredients can put inside.
Wow, this is amazing, Ambassador. So I can imagine, when all of this food is put together and the family is together, the family as a whole.
As a whole,
Yeah,
yes.
as a whole together. And what types of things or what types of advice do you give to like kids when they're there? Like, what type of discussion is being discussed on the table when during Lunar New Year?
I think during this Lunar New Year's, people put a lot of attention on food, on the gathering together. And then the parents always will say, hey, kids, eat more. And then we will have the comments on all the dishes. And I think there was a good, it's just a family, so it was a feeling. And as I said, it's a family reunions. So when the kids, the families, members, they were they might work at the different places, but at the New Year Eve, they will travel home to get, so you can imagine there was the relatives, the kids, the parents, or sisters, siblings, or nephew, niece, they haven't seen maybe for a year, but that is the year to bring people together, to bring family together.
Wow.
And that is about it. And kids are so exciting because they are waiting for what? They are waiting for their
Red envelope.
envelopes, okay? So this is one thing. And there was another thing I'd like to mention is we cannot go to sleep at that evening until midnight. So midnight, we call this 守岁. 守岁 means that we have to watch the new year come. So to watch the new year come, you cannot go to sleep until midnight. So when I was a kid, so we would count down. Okay, 12 o'clock. So now my father will put this 春联. This is a calligraphy written in red paper and then put in front of a house and to welcome the spring arrival. So in the past, it means to chase away the beast.
Yeah, chase away the monsters.
Monsters, and then we set the firecrackers. Sorry, now, yes, in Taiwan we still, only specific times we allowed firecrackers. That is Chinese New Year, midnight is okay. Otherwise, every noise has to be will face out before 10. But only New Year we make exceptions. So set the firecrackers to celebrations, and the kids will receive their money at that time. So then after midnight, and then you can go back to sleep.
All right, that's awesome. That is great. Thank you so much for enlightening us with great information about the Lunar New Year. And of course, if you're in Palau, bring together your family and celebrate the Chinese New Year in Palau, because I think we can also, celebrate it here in Palau and just kind of bring together our families, and I'm sure a lot of people would love to spend time and taste a lot of great food from Taiwan. So,
right, and
yeah,
I also
definitely.
and I also wanted to introduce there was some snacks that we always have. As I mentioned, it's a long night, right after your feast. So what are you doing? Maybe your dinner already finished by night, and then until midnight you still got several hours to go by. So then people will So the family members, they would just get together, were chatting, talking
Okay.
about what you're doing over the years. You know, you don't have serious conversations when you are taking a meal, but then you can have that conversations after meal.
Ah.
Okay, and then there was the seeds, the watermelon seeds.
Whoa. Okay. Watermelon seeds.
Watermelon, dried watermelon seeds, and then you just can you cut it off and then we
Kinda
can show.
open it up?
You open it up. You just see the
Inside.
inside.
And that's the one you eat.
Yeah, this is high in
So they're
protein.
kind of like sunflower seeds.
Sunflower seeds, yes,
but
but this is
see,
a
but it's
watermelon seed.
watermelon seeds.
That's right. So maybe I can show some. Can you have a close?
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Mhm.
All right.
And so to welcome. Yeah, and open up.
Okay, kind of broke it, but.
Yeah, right. That's it. Hold it. That's it.
Mm.
So, you know, you don't, because it was just nibble something after a meal, and then you just kind of keep you busy,
Yeah,
occupied.
because you got to stay up.
Yeah, stayed up. There was one thing, it was gold, money. It's always, so maybe for those kids, I mean, the red envelope is only for the kids, for the adult.
Yeah.
This is the wrong one. This is a coin, a gold coin, but actually it's a chocolate. So it is also the one you have to have during this new year.
Wow.
Oops.
All right.
Gold coin, and it is also a good meaning in Chinese. It's a new beginning.
New beginning. All right. And then what's that one next to you?
Oh, this is the same. It was just they cut it.
Oh, so this is this.
Nian gao, yes, it just
Okay.
cut it. It's
Nian
with
gao.
sticky rice.
All right, so we're going to try that one. All right.
Do we have a fork?
Oh, I just put my hand on it.
Okay, no, listen.
Wow.
Sticky rice and the red beans.
Sticky rice and red beans. All right. Thank you so much, Ambassador. I think this is a really good, enlightening interview to let us know a little bit about the Lunar New Year. What would be your advice, or what would be your sort of plan for this year, for this coming New Year?
I thank you, Randy, for these questions because it is such an important year for Palau's 30th independence, and also Taiwan and Palau's 25 years relationship, diplomatic ties. So we are going to celebrate, join the Palau, not only to celebrate the 30th anniversaries, but we will also have some events for the 25th anniversaries. We will, so we will just keep it as a secret, but then we will soon announce.
All right.
Yeah, so I think we have several events, April, June, and then October.
25th anniversary.
25th anniversary.
25 years.
Yeah, 25 years.
All
So
right.
enduring friendship.
Yep, 25 years with a strong relationship with Taiwan
yes.
and Palau. All right, so with that said, thank you so much, Ambassador. 新年快乐
新年快乐
to all the Taiwan people that are in Palau, and of course, all the people that are in Taiwan as well. All right, with that said, thank you.
Thank you.
And that was Formosa in Belau.
Thank you.
谢谢
Bye bye. 谢谢。新年快乐。
Can I take a good photos of you?
Yes.